What if I told you the history you know is missing a crucial chapter, one intricately woven into threads? Beyond the pyramids and coliseums, ancient textiles hold secrets to forgotten innovations and lost civilizations. Join me as we unravel the astonishing stories literally spun into the fabric of our past. Have you ever held a piece of clothing and wondered about the story behind it? Not just where it was made, but the hands that crafted it, the culture that inspired it, and the history it carries within its very fibers. Today, we're embarking on a journey back in time, unraveling the forgotten threads of civilization to discover the incredible world of ancient textiles. These aren't just old rags. They are masterpieces of art, technology, and human ingenuity that tell the story of our ancestors in a language woven from wool, silk, linen, and cotton. Let's start in the windswept landscapes of ancient Peru, long before the Incas. Cultures like the Paracas people were creating some of the most stunning textiles the world has ever seen. Imagine fabrics so finely woven they feel like silk, decorated with vibrant, intricate embroideries of gods, shamans, and mythical creatures. These weren't just for keeping warm. They were sacred objects used in burial rituals to wrap the deceased, acting as a spiritual guide to the afterlife. The colors, derived from plants, insects, and minerals, remain astonishingly bright even after 2,000 years. Each thread tells a story of belief, of community, and of a deep connection to the natural and spiritual worlds. Looking at a Paracas mantle is like reading an epic poem, where every stitch is a word and every color is an emotion. Now, let's travel across the globe to the heart of the Roman Empire. When we think of Rome, we picture marble statues and grand coliseums. But textiles were the true status symbols. The toga, the iconic garment of a Roman citizen, was more than just clothing. The way it was draped, its color, and its quality spoke volumes about a person's rank and role in society. A senator might wear a toga with a broad purple stripe, a color so expensive to produce it was worth more than its weight in gold. This purple dye, known as Tyrian purple, was painstakingly extracted from thousands of sea snails. The textile industry was a massive economic engine, with workshops across the empire producing everything from rugged soldiers' tunics to diaphanous silks, imported at great expense from the distant lands of China. These fabrics reveal the social structure, economy, and global connections of one of history's greatest empires. Speaking of China, we can't talk about ancient textiles without mentioning the miracle fiber, silk. For centuries, the secret of Saracle, through the cultivation of silkworms, to produce silkwars, a closely guarded state secret. Silkwars, so precious, it was used as currency. It was light, strong, and beautiful, making it the ultimate luxury good. It traveled thousands of miles along the famous Silk Road, connecting east and west in a vibrant exchange of goods, ideas, and cultures. Chinese silks from the Han Dynasty, discovered in tombs along these ancient routes, are breathtaking. They feature complex patterns of dragons, phoenixes, and geometric designs, woven with a skill that is almost unimaginable without modern computers. These silks are a testament to an incredible level of technological and artistic achievement, and they literally wove the ancient world together. Let's shift our focus to the Nile Valley, to ancient Egypt. Here, linen was king. Made from the flax plant, linen was perfectly suited to the hot climate. It was breathable, durable, and when bleached, it had a pure, radiant whiteness that the Egyptians associated with purity and divinity. That's why priests wore linen, and why mummies were wrapped in hundreds of yards of fine linen bandages. The Egyptians were masters of producing incredibly fine linen, some so sheer it's almost transparent. Tomb paintings depict the entire process, from harvesting the flax to spinning the thread and weaving it on looms. These textiles were fundamental to daily life and the sacred rituals surrounding death and rebirth. They were the fabric of Egyptian civilization itself. So why does all this matter today? Because these ancient textiles are more than just museum artifacts. They challenge our modern perceptions of primitive technology. The weavers of the past were brilliant mathematicians, chemists, and artists. They understood complex loom technologies, natural dyeing processes, and sophisticated pattern making. without the aid of modern equipment. For example, some Andean weaving techniques are so complex that they cannot be replicated by any modern machine. They can only be done by hand. These skills represent a body of knowledge passed down through generations, a legacy of human creativity. Furthermore, studying these textiles helps archaeologists and historians piece together parts of the past that written records do uncover. Because textiles were often made by women, they give us a rare glimpse into their economic and cultural contributions, which are so often absent from official histories. The trade routes of certain fibers can map out ancient economic networks. The chemical analysis of dyes can tell us about the local environment and botanical knowledge. These threads are forensic evidence, helping us solve the mysteries of ancient life. But perhaps most importantly, these forgotten threads connect us to our shared human story. The desire to create beauty, to express identity, and to innovate is a fundamental part of who we are. From a 2,000-year-old Paracas mantle to a modern couture gown, the art of textiles is a continuous thread running through human history. It reminds us that the clothes we wear are part of a long and rich tradition of craftsmanship and storytelling. The next time you get dressed, take a moment to think about the threads that connect you to the past. The legacy of these ancient artisans is still alive. Contemporary weavers around the world are working to revive these lost techniques, creating new art that honors the old ways. By studying and preserving these ancient textiles, we not only gain a deeper understanding of history, but also ensure that this incredible heritage of human ingenuity is not forgotten. We honor the countless, often nameless, weavers who clothed our world and wove the very fabric of civilization. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey through time. I hope you found the hidden stories of ancient textiles as fascinating as I do. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And do you want to forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next exploration into the wonders of the past? Let me know in the comments which ancient textile you found most amazing. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.